Hello, Oak class. I just wanted to pop on here and show you how to use Oxford Owl. I've been getting lots and lots of emails about reading books and you doing loads and loads of reading at home, which is so amazing to see. So a massive well done to everyone who has been keeping up with their reading during lockdown. I wanted to show you Oxford Owl just because it's such an amazing resource. There's so many books on there and definitely a really fun way to get reading. It does also have support on there if you're finding some of the books a bit tricky. And there's so many to choose from. So I thought I'd just show you how to use it just because we haven't used it in class before. And now that the school have invested in Oxford Owl, it'll be really good if you can start using it at home. So all you need to do is go to Google and type in Oxford Owl, and it should be the first one that pops up here at the top, which will say Oxford Owl for school and home. So if you click on this now, the one on the right, Oxford Owl for home, that is a free part of this website. You may have used it before in previous lockdowns. I have had it linked on our blog, but we have now invested in this one, which is Oxford Owl for school. All you need to do is go to the login screen. Now I am going to blur this part just so that we don't share our details with anyone else on the internet, but you can find our login details on the blog or in the newsletter. So we're just going to type in our login details here, and it is all lowercase, and press login. Now it should take you this page here. Now, this is kind of the central hub of our Oxford Owl for School. And at the moment, you'll have access to your ebooks, a bookshelf. There's some things with Read Write Ink. And also there's some text bits and audio bits down at the bottom too, and some tips. So we're going to just have a focus on this first box today, which is Oxford Owl ebook library. So if you just click on this, it will take you to the Oxford Owl ebook library, and this library is absolutely full of loads of amazing books for you to access. If you'd like, you could just scroll down and see if there's a book that you'd like to read. You could perhaps, if you have a book that you really like at school, you could search for it. Now, I read a book with someone in Oak class the other day. It was to do with dragons, so I'm going to type in dragon and see if it comes up. Oh, there it is, the dragon balloon. So I can then click on that and read that story. Now, this is great if you're doing it with an adult. However, if you want to see if you can get something that's more to your level or working at the colours that we've been working at school, you just need to go to this part here that says levels and scroll all the way down until it says book band, and then you can see all of these colours here. So for example, if you are currently reading yellow books, you can click on yellow and you can scroll through all of these books, which are all going to be the right level for you, and choose a book to read, one that you think looks good, maybe one you've read before at school, or one that you would like to read now. Oh, the snowman looks like it would be very good for the current weather outside at the moment. If you feel like those ones are too easy, because it has been a while since we've been at school, you can always try the next colour along. If you click on this, it will just show you the book band 3 and yellow. So you need to press start again to reset all your settings, and then go back to the levels and scroll down to yellow, which is what we just were on. And then the next one would be blue. So click on blue, and then you can scroll down and see if there is a book that you'd like to read. You should be able to access this from laptops, computers, iPads, and also on phones. So let's see. Oh, I think the Mini Beast Zoo sounds quite fun. So I'm going to click on that. It gives me a little bit of information about what this book is about, so I can see if it was something I'd like to read. Is the garden full of mini beasts? That sounds really interesting, and there is a more information button as well. If you press read the ebook, it should take you straight to the book, and you can see the front cover. There's little tools so you can highlight bits, and you can zoom in and out. So you just press these little arrows here and it will take you through the story. Now, what is really handy is that You can maybe highlight words that you're finding tricky and that you'd like some help with. Perhaps if you're doing this without an adult, or if you have an adult who's doing a job and they come back and see perhaps what you need help with. Also, there is this handy button down here that is a little play button. Now, I don't think it's going to come through in the video, but if you press this button, it will read the story to you. So as I press this button, I could hear someone reading the story to me, and they said they will soon grow into frogs. So that's really handy, especially if you come across a word you were stuck with, or perhaps if you would like to read the book yourself and then go back through and listen to it using the audio button just to check that you got all the words right. So that is Oxford Owl, and I think it's such a fun and exciting resource. There's loads on there, and definitely you shouldn't run out of any books now just because there's so many things on there. Definitely have and explore through, see if you want to try some different book band levels, or even if there's just something you really like. I quite like cats. I'm going to type in cats, and it comes up with all stories about cats, and I could just have a go at reading anything that kind of I fancy, anything that makes me feel very interested in reading. So hopefully you'll find that helpful. And do let me know via email if you get on with Oxford Owl and what books you're reading and what you're enjoying, so I can see if there's any that I'd like to read at home as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, please do just send me an email or email the office. So I will see you really soon. Bye.